Okay, do not adjust your screens. That title says TT Newbury Velo Weekend Cat C. I repeat, Cat C. This is my first time trial. I forgot to press screen record from the beginning. You joined me just under 5 minutes in. So, although my racing score is only 231, which is still pretty lowly, I'm now in, I can't believe this, Cat C pace group. Cat C! After a good performance yesterday in a race, I think I've been promoted. So obviously I've got good pace, but I don't have the fitness. I do not have the capacity. But so I could have chosen Cat D, but I went for the Cat C race because I thought, why not? Legs felt heavy after yesterday's effort. So yesterday's effort averaged out at, I can't remember, 2.9 watts per kilo, which is pretty good for myself. So I would hope to get something similar to that today on today's time trial, aka the Race of Truth. So let me just fast forward the action a bit. Right, I've barely fast forwarded at all. By the way, this is double speed, just so you know, it's not me cycling really fast. So that guy that's just overtaken me, En Sasa, Japanese rider, he's actually in Cat D, the Cat D race, and he's overtaken me, which is not ideal, very humbling. So I do my best to try and hang on to him for as long as possible, or her, could be her, but pushing out some big watts, over 3 watts per kilo, whereas I'm keeping it steady in this first sector, or I'm in the second sector now, my apologies. And I'm going to try and ramp it up slowly. So you can see my first sector, my heart rate is only 161, 218 watts. I think my FTP is now 230 something. So a little bit below FTP. I probably could have gone out a bit harder. But the idea is it's a 30-minute time trial roughly for myself. So the idea was to kind of ramp it up each sector slightly more until I've basically got nothing left at the end. So I've got another Cat D rider behind me, Bush, who's 3 seconds behind, just trying to keep them at bay. At the moment, I'm not really flying the flag as a Cat C Zwifter, I'll be honest with you. But we'll keep going. I'm going to force forward you a little bit more. Hey, you joined me another 7 kilometres down the road. I've only got 4.5 kilometres left now. That Japanese rider, En Sasa, is 9 seconds ahead. As you can see, first sector, 218 watts, and then second sector, 224. I went out quite hard. My heart rate's a bit higher in this third sector, but my power's not any higher, which is a bit of a shame. It's funny, you know, after yesterday's race, my legs are definitely not as good as they were yesterday. I had real strong legs yesterday for me. Today, not so much. But this is my first time trial. I really fancied doing it. There wasn't a race that really tickled my fancy this morning. Some of them are a bit too long for me. I've got to cycle to work later as well, so I'm kind of bearing that in mind. So I don't really necessarily want to be on the bike for an hour plus today. 30 minutes was fine. So this was a good excuse to... I've never used my TT bike either, so that was a good excuse to do that. So I'm trying my best to close down Sasa, but they're holding a sort of an 8 or 9 second gap, and Bush is behind me now. I think I've probably got the beating of Bush, 12 seconds. I'm going to fast forward us to the last kilometre or so. Okay, I've slowed us down to regular speed now, just over a kilometre go, and I've got 7 seconds on Sasa now is ahead of me, so I'm 6, so I'm closing the gap. Sasa's starting to fade. I'm starting to empty the tank here. I know I've only got a kilometre or so left. My heart rate's at 172. I know I can get up into the 180s, and that is my absolute maximum. So I'm going pretty hard, and I'm just trying to get to Sasa. That's my race, basically. A sub 30 would be good as well, obviously, for me at my level. That would be good on this course, Tempus Fugit. Now it's down to 5 seconds. Sasa, I can see, is only pushing out 1.5, 1.4 watts per kilo. So they're really struggling, whereas I'm still over 2 watts per kilo. So that gap is coming down with 700 metres to go or so. So at the moment, that's the race for me. You have to have little targets in your mind of, let me get this person, let me eat into this. You just have to set yourself little goals. And now I can see them. I'm getting really close. It's only 3 seconds. I'm putting down over 3 watts per kilo now because I know there's only 500 meters left. There's no point in leaving anything out there. You've got to just go for it, empty the tank, and I'm eating into Sassa's dying a death. Actually, I give him a little ride on just to say keep going, bro, but I needed just to keep going myself with under 300 meters to go. It was a good time trial. I really enjoyed it. My heart rate's nearly up at 180 now, so you can see that it's in the 180s now, so I'm just emptying the tank, everything I've got, and it's just a great feeling, just a great workout, really good first time trial. I came 4th out of 6th in my Cat C, which, I don't feel like I'm a Cat C rider, but it's good to push yourself. So I'm upper level, up into level 19 now, which is cool as well. Power a little bit below yesterday, only 2.8 watts per kilo. So if I'd have done 2.9, I could have been maybe 30 seconds quicker. But thank you for watching. All the best. Bye-bye.